it's Rachel from All About Planners. In this video I'm doing a review of the personal planner. So this one has been on my list for a few years now, and their Black Friday sale I finally got it. So you'll probably notice that it is a little bit different in that it is bound on the shorter side, whereas most planners would be bound this way. You can get the planner from them bound like that traditionally, but I wanted to try something different. They have a couple of different page sizes as well to choose from, but the main reason that I wanted this planner was not really for the page size. It was because you can customize this entire planner. So the cover, the text, all your inside pages, your extra pages, etc., the whole thing you can customize. So if you are liking this one, I'll just tell you the page size and then we'll have a look inside. So it is about 8.25 inches wide by approximately about 6 inches high. So I'd say a little bit bigger than A5. Has this poly cover that a few planner companies have. I much prefer that with this cardstock cover because I find it's a lot more sturdier than just laminate. This is pretty strong cardstock too. Has a built-in pocket folder which you can pull out, as well as this little bookmark. You can reposition it. The rest of the pages are not repositionable, just those two items in the book. Otherwise it's just got the wire binding, which you've probably seen before in other planners. So this is the weekly layout that I chose. You can pick like an hourly layout, you can add lines. I opted for plain up the top and then some dot grid down the bottom. And you can choose what pattern you want here. I opted for marble because I figured that would work with anything, like if I did a full color spread or if I kept it minimalist and just did black and white. So I figured that was the most, one that would be the most compatible with however I decided to decorate it. They have the cute little icons and tell you the public holidays on there. And same layout throughout. So the rest of the layout elements that you can customize apart from the days is also this section down here. So I opted for a little to-do list and then another list which I figured I could do like blog and personal. Some more line space. You can add habit trackers if you like doing weekly habit tracking, or you can opt to just leave it blank, add a little box, maybe you want to put like a quote in there. You can add a little monthly calendar. And then for this layout, because I tend to do like the blog post stuff on weekdays and then not really as much blogging on the weekends, so those boxes are smaller, but there's different layouts. If you don't like this one, there's plenty to choose from. And as you can see, it's color coded, so there's no tabs, but this here, you know, green is 1 month, and then this pink, orange, etc. is another month, and it coordinates with the little calendar here. Now this one, I love that rainbow side there, looks so pretty. This one does not have monthly calendar, it's just weekly spreads. Now I personally prefer that because I don't really use a monthly calendar, and if I do, it's more of a list format, which most planner companies will do like the box layout, which just does not work for me. I don't like that, so I was kind of glad that I could just leave it out. So as you can see, same layout throughout, just different colors for each month. You can fold the pages back on themselves if you want to make it easier to write. And then flip it over, up to you. Now at the back, the other thing you can customize is your add-on pages. So you do get quite a few to choose from, and you can add multiple. You don't only have to add, say, like 5. You can add a couple of different varieties. I will, in the blog post that will accompany this review, have a link below, I will list out all the options that were available for add-ons because I couldn't pick all of them. I just picked a few that I thought I would use. So just put this back again. Okay, so I do think that would be a con. You see how wide this is when it's spread out? So unless you fold the pages back, it could be a bit awkward to keep on your desk fully folded out if you do choose the landscape page orientation. So again, love these colors, which are all coordinated with the little colors on the side. I opted for an annual overview, and this is what I was talking about with the list style format. So that's why I opted for this one. The rainbow colors are really nice. And then after the overview, I opted for this list page, which I thought was quite nice, different sizes of lists, which would be cool for color coding. And then this one here, they call it a meal planner, but I mean you could use this for general weekly planning if you wanted to, like, you know, like habits or topped priority. So, you know, flip between here and then your weekly spread, up to you. Turn this into a to-do list. Then this I thought was pretty cute. So instead of just a typical habit tracker, you get to color in a fish. So it's a bit more visual, something a bit different. They also had this cute one with teapots. I think there was a few others to choose from, but these are the ones I like the best. Then we have a monthly habit tracker, and you actually got a few of these, which is good, with plenty of space for all your habits. And then you've got a year of tracking, so you can pick whatever you want to use to track it for, or bills, etc. And then I opted for some dot grid pages because I do love dot grid. I might try bullet journaling and see what it's like using a landscape page orientation like this, where it goes, you know, the whole way along, because most planners will bind it up the top. So I thought that could be something different I could use this for, so that's why I added quite a few of the dot grid pages. I will be doing a pen test, so don't forget to click the link below, where it will be in the blog post, just to see how good the paper quality is. I am seeing a little bit of ghosting just here as I film this. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It's not too bad though. Like if I go to the weekly spread, I'm not seeing anything from the other side, maybe a little bit with this block here, but it doesn't seem too bad. So I mean, that's kind of promising. See how the pen test goes. I'll have that link below. And I'll also have a link to all the it'll have all the details like the page size and the options, etc., that I picked as well, if you wanted to replicate this planner for yourself. Links will be below. Don't forget to subscribe. I usually post a couple of planner review videos each week, probably like 2 or 3 times. Anyway, see you in the next one.